Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis and we are back on week 2 of the exotic mission, The Whisper. We're going to be working for our next 2 oracles, and then also we will cover towards kind of the later part of the quest, the Whispers of the Taken. Why, that's a weird glitch, I don't know. Now, quick run through, this week when you go pick up Whispers of the Taken Part 2 from Eris, she's going to tell you to defeat Taken combatants with Whisper of the Worm equipped. You do not have to actually use Whisper to kill the Taken. So pretty much all I did, and you can do this one of 2 probably easy ways. If you come up with another one, feel free to put it in the comments. You can either go to Lake of the Shadows, or Lake of Shadows Strike, and you could run that one and just kill Taken while you have Whisper of the Worm as your heavy weapon equipped, and use your primary to blow those up, that's fine. I went to the Dreaming City, and I went to the Shattered Throne. It's an opening area with a bunch of Taken where I'm not fighting with anybody else to kill them. It went through pretty quickly, so that was actually not that difficult to do. Second step is going to be to defeat the second set of Taken Blights in the Whisper mission on Legend difficulty. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the mission. I'm going to show you guys where the oracles would be. I shot them already, as you guys can tell by the footage, or by the triumphs being done, but I'm going to show you exactly where they are and how to get to them. So we're going to go in on Legend so I can actually shoot the Blights when I get to those. Right now, it shouldn't be a real big factor. If you're just doing these pieces, you don't have to beat the combat section. 20 minutes should be enough, but if you want to practice the jumping section, do this on normal, and you'll be able to do that as well. So let's jump in. I'll show you where everything's located. So this is about the time you want to get ready for Oracle number 3. So as you're going through, this is kind of that little crouch section. There's an enemy kind of back over there. There's going to be an enemy on that wall over there. I'm wearing my Lion Rampant, so I can make this in one fell swoop here. I'm gonna land over here, take him out. And then what you're gonna do is what I typically will do is while it's open, I'll fly towards it. And then as it closes, I'll land. Now, from this point, what you're looking for is this little box. You can shoot it with anything, it'll open up. And Oracle number 3, because there was nothing over here last week, but I learned Oracle number 3 is right here. It's very bright, very glowing, and you can see my cursor goes red while it's over it. Would mean I couldn't shoot it with this. Or actually, you can shoot it with anything. Sorry, that's the Blights that you can't shoot. But this right here, on this little ledge, is where Oracle number 3 would be. So I will put a little bit of footage on screen right now so you guys can see it. Kind of me jumping over here, see the glow that it's got to it, and you can actually see me shooting it. And this is how you're going to unlock, at least for me, I unlocked White Nail number 3, so I can go craft that and get slightly better stats. And that one, depending on, I know some people were getting White Nail 3 from the first one last week. Somebody got White Nail 4. Whichever one you haven't got yet, you're going to be getting another one of the White Nail perk upgrades. So this is Oracle number 3. So then we're going to head back over here, and we're not too far away from Oracle number 4, so I may as well just show you guys the smooth way to get there. So again, while it's open, I typically fly over here, so it shuts. And then that way it doesn't like pinch me on the way in. This one pretty smooth. You can just honestly skip this whole room. Nothing in here, at least this week there's nothing in here. So far, I checked every one of the areas and I thought there was something down there, but I was mistaken. Then once you go down here, this is where we're going to cover 2 different pieces. So the first one, this is where you are going to want Whisper, and you can see this is where your Blights are going to be for the Legend difficulty. So one is straight up above you. So when you enter the room, straight up above you is number 1. Then down here in the middle of the room is number 2. And the third one is not really going to activate. It's right over there, which you guys can see, but the little graphics are a bit far away for them to start going off. Then when you get close enough, you can actually see them start to kick in, and this will be number 3. That would be Whispers of the Taken 2, and now I just need to go into the mission and beat it on Legend difficulty. As time is kind of the essence on Legend, I'm not going to do that right now. But at this point, this is where I want to also show you where... I want to show you where to get to the next Oracle, and this involves the entire jumping puzzle all the way around the room. So you've got a good starting point for me is usually just going to be this big orb, and your path is you're always looking for the grass. So it's like here, up on these ledges, around the room over here, kind of up across the way. You'll kind of jump up to there, and you'll work your way all the way around the room, way up to that little corner over there. And then you'll land about here. Or actually, no, it's way the heck up here. And this one's always a weird jump because the angle of the room kind of throws me off. You want to land in that crevice, and then it's going to be in there. Now, what it gave me, you still need the Oracle for the Triumph. But it gave me like another another pattern looking thing for the Carve of the Worm. So I don't know if you need multiple of those to trigger it. It's weird, but I got something that basically looks identical, not Carve of the Worm part 1, part 2, but I got another one of the same. But this is kind of the way you get up here. Some people are going to find better ways with grapple. I'm going to show you the old school method, so if you just got some jumps to work with. Now I'm using Lion Rampant, so I've got a little bit more work, but if you're doing anything with like a Warlock, you guys can float. If you're a Hunter, Stompies is going to give you a little more jumping capability. Whatever you can do. And then high mobility. Like, one thing you'll notice, right now I'm at like 48, but if I switch my chest piece and I get a boost out of my gear, I'm going to be up to like 58 mobility. It just gives your jump a bit more height. And in here, that could be the thing that saves you. A lot of the time, what I will do is I will just try and like land against the wall, but not too hard. So it's really trying to just like thread the needle on these landings so you get a smooth landing, but not bounce off the wall and fall down. And believe me, this is why this part, for the oracles, you can do this on normal difficulty. Getting in here for those 3 like blights floating there, that you have to do on legend. And if you got a good group, you can just hit them as you pass through the area. But for me, it's like, if I'm comfortable enough, you can do this all together in kind of one run. If you're like with a group, you could probably even do the combat section on legend, but it's really up to you. And on some of these, I'll even just like skip them if I know I can make the jump, just because it's like one less area where I might screw up. When I get over here, this one is more vertical. Sorry, if you guys are Warlocks, you'd probably fall there. More of a vertical leap here. Go run across, just wedge yourself into this corner. And then right over here. And this one, always get more of a jump than you think, because it's just right there. That's the one that gets me every time. So, that is a bummer. For sure, but I'll show you one more time. I'll just try and go a little bit faster this time. But again, I was just trying to wedge myself in the corner. Can't believe I fell right there, too. It's really annoying. Because I've already done this, but oh well. It's for the video. And if you didn't quite get it the first time, you'll definitely see it now. So again, you'll notice I'm always looking for the grass. And always just trying to wedge myself in the corners of the walls. And you'll get a feel of where to go. This opening section, you'll get pretty comfortable. When you're going across here, it's pretty quick. Just, you know, jump across the grass. This one, depending on the, like, power of your jumps and your gliding ability, you can go a pretty long ways across here. And then depending on what jump you do, like, see, this one I'll typically skip here. I also try not to get too high. That's one of those things. I just try and be barely above it, so I'm not like falling down, having a big impact to kind of like slide me off. I'll really try and have my landing be as close and as smooth as I can make it. And I've done this a few times, but there you go. So here, again, always just a bit crazy, and then you like, I just touched there, but you really want to like get yourself around this corner and then right in here. Now there's a box. If you are the first one in here and you're doing this with others, like that box is not there, and it's going to make the platforming easier. Couple good places for you to jump on. And then right in here is going to be your oracle. Notice normal cursor, red cursor. It's this big giant area right here in the middle of the room, kind of hard to miss. This is where the oracle is going to be in here. You shoot that one and you get the Carve of the Worm part. It's got to be like part 2 for the blueprint for the ship, but it doesn't say anything different. So that is Oracle 3 and Oracle 4. And also for this week, we've got your mission. So as I said, you got to go kill 30 Taken, collect their essence while you have Whisper of the Worm just equipped in the heavy slot. Pretty easy to do in a couple places. And destroy the second set of Taken Blights in the green room where I just was. And then you just got to go and complete Whisper on Legend difficulty. Now, yesterday, I put up my video for Legend difficulty. I have learned a little bit of things where you don't need to kill all the Blights like you used to. It's all about killing the enemies. And that even counts for the final boss, where I could have saved some time on him as well. So I could actually do that mission better. But with all of the deaths and the poor run that I had through there, I finished it in 19 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, it was a little snug, but there are ways to do it better if you run through with a group or Fireteam Find or anything like that. Definitely should be possible. And then once you do that, you'll be able to go back to Eris and get the craftable trait for week 2. That pretty much covers all the secrets we've got for Whisper the Worm for week 2. 2 oracles, and then also the Blight location, And good luck running it on Legend, and you can get your new craftable trait, and you guys can come back here next week. So if you are new to the channel and you enjoyed the video, drop a like below, leave a comment if, you know, there's something I forgot to tell you guys in here. Go check out my Legend guide. That one should help you guys out get through the mission. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit the alert bell. I got more videos coming to you about Destiny and many other games coming up. So if you guys enjoy my Destiny content, want to help support the channel, watch some of the other stuff I put up as well, because I like playing a lot of different games. Destiny is one of them, though, but I do like to play some other stuff too. Thanks very much. Come find me on Twitch or Twitter at Ebontis, and I'll see you soon.